this is Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and thank you for joining me for another video on Business Mondays. And as the Minister of Beauty, I share the Bible, that is business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So I have been a beauty business owner for many years now. I created a skincare line, and I'm operating different business avenues now. I have a couple of podcasts, YouTube channel now, and those different types of things. And business accounts are absolutely necessary. And the money we make, it shouldn't be going under the mattress, of course, but I'm here to say that you really shouldn't keep all of your money in that business bank account. And we're going to talk about where and what you should be doing with your money in the next part of this video. So I have gone through the gamut when it comes to money, okay? And some of the experiences have been amazing. I have made millions over the years in my business, but do I have $1 million in my bank account? No. I don't have $1 million under my mattress either. But I'm aspiring to get to the point where I can say, yeah, I've got millions in other areas of money, and not just assets and those different types of things. Not just tangible assets, but those digits, that money. And I feel that it really isn't a good idea for you as a small business owner to keep all of your money in that business bank account that you have open. So let's get into this, and then you let me know your thoughts. Well, first I will say I'm definitely not a financial advisor, so this is not financial advice, but I'm just sharing my tips as someone who has been in business for many years on what you should be doing so that you don't make some of the mistakes that I have made over the years. So getting to the money that you have in the business bank accounts, definitely you want to keep the minimums in there. Depending on the financial institution that you are banking with, you may have a minimum threshold that you have to have in your account in order not to be charged fees. So I would first recommend, don't have an account with any financial institution that is going to charge you fees for having a minimum amount in your account, if you can help it. Because the thing about it is, the money that you have in your account, when you go to the bank to withdraw your money, you're withdrawing money. They just know like what your available limit, or balance I should say, should be, but they're using your money that you put in the bank to make them money. So why should you keep all of your money with them? So keep the minimums in your account, and not just the minimums when it comes to what they say is required to be kept in your account, but know what your budget is for your business. And if you are paying your bills from those accounts, make sure you have those thresholds in the account so that those things are covered, and then just have a little small cushion so that in the event something happens, then nothing will really go awry. So not keeping all of your money in that business bank account. If you have payroll, if you have staff, you want to have a separate account for your payroll. It just keeps things clean, and you know what you're supposed to have there. So if you're working with a payroll company, such as what I do, you put in the amount for the payroll for that week, and then they respond with what is required to be in the account for the drafts, if you do direct deposit, which is what I do, and then the amount for the taxes. So you just have all of that in that one payroll account so that other things aren't coming in and out of there, and you just never know if there may be an issue or a situation. Then, for example, I had one time a team member who was extremely honest, and she let me know that she was paid too much based on what her pay was supposed to be that period. I appreciated her letting me know that, so I reached out to the payroll company. I said, okay, how do we handle this? And they said, okay, well, what we will do is we will pull from her account that excess, and we will deposit that back into that account of, for the business. So that worked out splendidly. But I, had someone that was honest with me, and that worked out. So having that separate account for the payroll and for the taxes, it really is beneficial, and it makes a big difference. All right, so I also recommend having a separate account for the actual business bills. So I have multiple locations, so I actually have several business bank accounts, but I will have an account for the business bills for one location and then another for another location, so that for the accountant, they know what's what and everything is separated, and they don't have to try to differentiate, okay, was this a utility bill for this location or was this a utility bill for this location? So just making sure that you have things mapped out. If you have, like I said, payroll, have the account for the payroll, then have the account for the business bills. And if you have your business, such as what I do, where the majority of the clients that pay use a credit card, so those transactions, they're being deposited into that main business account. All right, and so having an account separate and apart from those, if you have a service-based business and you have products that you sell as well, then I would recommend having a separate account for those product sales as well, so that the revenue that is coming in, that will go into that one account. And then if you have sales and use taxes in your state that you have to report, then it would all just come from that one account where the product sales are happening, and you don't have to try to differentiate the different amounts of money and revenue, which was for service and which was for sales of products. And so having those separate, I believe, is really beneficial. So where should you keep the rest of your money? Now, again, I am no financial advisor, so I'm not giving financial advisor tips, but I will suggest that you get with a financial advisor so that they can recommend to you the best places for you to keep your money long-term. And if it's money that you may need to, at some point, touch for your business, it won't be something that is so inaccessible. Like, for example, if you were to get locked into some sort of CD with a bank or whatever. The reason I'm telling you not to keep all of your money in the bank in the first place is because your money is money that they make money off. So I will never sit and give someone investment advice, but I will say that it really is important to get with a financial advisor so that they can recommend to you the best places for you to keep that excess money so that you can make money on your money, because the banks, they're lending money out to people at a higher interest rate than what they are giving you for what you keep in your account. For example, I had an account with, I don't say had, but I don't like to talk about what I have, but I will say, for example, an account that has over 5 figures in it could get maybe 15 cents in interest from the bank. It's insane. So when you have the risk, of course, with the stocks and crypto and all those different things, yeah, there definitely are risks. But the reason why the returns are higher is because the risks are there. And most people do investments for the long term, not trying to get a quick fix. Okay, I'm gonna put this money in here today, and then next week I'm gonna make, extra $500 on my money. That's gambling. I'm not ever suggesting to anyone that they gamble with their money. I'm talking about investing, but I will never give investment advice because that's not what I do. I'm a licensed esthetician, not a financial advisor or anyone who deals with investment products. But I will say you should get with a financial advisor so that they can recommend to you the best places to keep the remaining portion of your money. And be very careful about your money as well. So do your vetting. Make sure that the financial advisor is not someone who's just hustling and, and those different types of things like that. So there definitely should be some credentials behind them. And then, you go from there. Do your research, do your homework, and don't do anything that's not gonna feel 100% comfortable for you. So again, until you find those places to keep the rest of your money, put your money in the bank in the meantime, but don't neglect looking for another space to keep that money so that it will serve you and that your money will eventually make money. And that's what this video really, at the end of it all, is really all about. You work for your money, you are working in your business or on your business in order to make money. So you should be employing your money to make money for you as well. And make sure you have a really great accountant who is going to help you with having your money have direction and maximizing the most out of your money and minimizing your risks and the amounts of money that you have to pay in taxes. I'm not speaking about dodging taxes or not paying taxes. I definitely pay my fair share. Sometimes I feel like even more than my fair share, but I pay my share. And what I'm saying to you is that any accountant that is worth their weight in gold and the amount of money that you have to pay them to do their services, they're going to help to direct you and guide you with your money, and also helping you to figure out ways to even make more money so that you have other means so that that money can be employed and your money can work for you. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any tips down in the comment section. And again, I am Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, here to share the Bible that is business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So I appreciate you liking, commenting, and subscribing. So until the next time, I hope you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.